Hello, I'm your commissioner, Landon Davis, bringing you the latest updates and recap of the Mully Boys Fantasy Football League. And Week 5 is in the books, and it is clear to see that Jacob Clapp has turned his season around. Starting out 0-3, and now he has moved to 2-3 with a win this week, scoring 129 points. We move over to the other matchup where Thomas Nielsen beat Drayden Ray 128 to 107.4. Not a big surprise there. And that brings us to the matchup between Vinny Adams and Ben Watts. And Vinny had just an incredible week. He scored what would be the most points of the league this year. He scored 169 points, giving him a devastating victory over Ben Watts. And the thing about Ben Watts this week is this man's bench. I mean, yeah, he had Philip Lindsay, who had a good game. He had like 23. But the main thing is, Ben Watts had the number one scorer in fantasy football this year on his bench this week, with Will Fuller bringing in 46.5 fantasy points, winning Ben. This bench crazy. Did you do it again?
I did it again.
All right. And then I just have to say one more thing.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, it's still
It's still rolling. Okay. And the last matchup of the week was between myself and Alex Brigger. And Alex Brigger, I'm going to give you a formal apology. You scored 136 points and did not get the win because you played the most dominant force, not only of the week, of the year, with me hauling in a cool 180 points, making me the most dominant force of the week. As far as the SAT goes, we have a pretty tightly contested league so far this year. We've got 1 5-0, 1 4-1, 1 3-2, and everyone else is 2-3, except for one person who's still 0-5. As many of you know, I got engaged this weekend, so love is in the air around this campus. So I thought my question this week for Commissioner's Questions should reflect that love. And the Minnesota Vikings did a series where they kind of did this around the locker room, and I stole this question straight from them, so I'm going to give credit to them, but this one might get hostile.
Go for it.
All right, so we're here with Commissioner's Questions with Alex Brigger. And Alex, I want to know, of the people in our league, who would you not mind dating your sister, and who would you never, under any circumstance, want dating your sister?
As an only child, this question is hard to answer.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetically, dating my sister, I guess I wouldn't mind Ben.
Why Ben?
He is just the most athletic of the group.
Okay.
And something about the eyebrows.
The eyebrows.
I love the eyebrows.
And who would you not want dating your sister?
The close second, or I guess who I would not want dating, would be Denmark.
Why Denmark?
The language barrier. She wouldn't be able to understand them.
Of the people in our league, who would you most likely let date your sister, and who would never be able to date your sister under any circumstance?
If they weren't engaged, I would let you date my sister. I'll let you date my sister.
Okay. But I am.
And
This weekend.
this weekend, I would not let Vinny date my sister.
Why not, Vinny?
I don't want those genes in my family.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you're engaged.
I am.
You would be my first option, but outside of Landon, I'll give it to my guy Josh. He's a good guy.
Josh. Why Josh?
I hate to steal Brigger's thing, but I think the pants being tight are just attracted to women nowadays. So, I don't know. Maybe that's it. I could just see him, hypothetically.
And who would you not want to date your sister ever?
Drayden.
Why Drayden?
Why not Drayden? The dude is a wreck.
Oh, a wreck. Which of us would you let date your sister, and who would you never in a million years let date your sister?
I would let Ben date my sister.
Why would Ben date your sister?
Nice guy.
Okay.
He's got morals.
And who would you not let date your
Denmark.
sister? Why didn't he?
Foreign. Dumb. He's good looking, but doesn't doesn't know what he's doing with his life. Like, it's just a bad train wreck.
Wow, Denny.
Golfer, spends a lot of time on the course.
At least you're good looking.
I'd say I wouldn't mind Clap.
Why Clap?
He's a good looking dude. No homo. Who wouldn't I want to date?
Yeah, who would you not want to date her?
Probably Josh.
Why Josh?
That wilderness look just looks like he's been out there for 2 or 3 months, and yeah.
Just
I don't dig it. I don't dig
doesn't
it.
keep it clean
No.
up top. I understand. I get that. Ben, so yesterday when we were doing our interview, I forgot to give you this, but you have earned this for this week because your bench was crazy.
Long awaited this.
Long waited.
Date my sister?
Your sister. Hypothetical.
Hypothetical. This is a great question. Depends. You can go a couple different ways with this. If I want beautiful children, if I want beautiful nieces or nephews, I would go with either Clap or Landon. If I wanted, let's see here. But if I had to pick one that would love her, it'd be Vinny. Vinny would love that lady.
I'm shocked. And who would you never want to date your sister under any
Never,
circumstance?
ever? Well, since it's already been a swing and a miss, I'd probably say Denmark.
Why Denmark? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I just got what you said.
Not a roast on Denmark, but
That was too soon. All right, so I've talked to a lot of people in the league and outside the league about this question. And I've been able to determine that there are levels in our league. Like, there's like the upper echelon of people you would let date your sister. That's like Ben, Alex, myself, and then Josh and Jacob are up there. And then as you go down, it falls. It gets progressively worse, so you can do the math on who I would not let date my sister. All right, well, I just got to level with all our viewers. Like, there's been, we try to do this segment of where he at, and it's fun when it's a different person every week, and we get to come up with new ways to ask where he's at, but there's been one person that's just been so bad that it's just like so predictable that it's going to be him. So we're going to change it up. We are only going to do this segment if it's not Josh Johnson. We're just going to assume it's him from here on out, and if he's not, we'll start doing this segment. Once again, Josh, you are this week's Where He At.